I didn't have my headphones on. So you said your girlfriend caught you sitting on a girl's face.
No, wait, what?
What did I miss?
She said that chain was in some girl's face.
Oh, that chain was in some girl's face.
She said, get that shit out of here. I said, you're right.
Is your girl jealous?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
All right, we gotta say, 'cause I don't think they're rolling. He'll get mad at me. I talk. I want to know these things about your girl.
My girl's Latina, so
shit, you got a Latina.
She gonna fuck everybody up. Bro.
Oh shit, you got a Latina.
My girl, a Latina, she boxes. So
goddamn. He got a boxing Latina.
You getting in?
Yeah.
Oh damn, I can't stand those damn Latinas.
Why do you say that?
The Puerto Ricans are dangerous.
So you have a Latina girlfriend sitting right there?
That's why you don't talk
like
that's my assistant. What the fuck y'all talking
his girl
about?
looked like Shakira. If Shakira was from Guadalajara, that's what his girl looked like.
That's my assistant. What you talking about?
What do you mean? You told me that's like the love of your life, no?
I'm not even looking that way towards Rampage's girl. I'll be looking at my shoes too.
That's my assistant. Y'all gonna get me in trouble with my other bitches.
I'm also looking at Jason Jackson's shoes too.
Hey, were you mad that Jason Jackson was getting looks from your assistant?
Yeah. I don't play that shit. Yeah. She only can assist me, not no other nigga. Fuck that.
Hey, we have a very special guest here. Are we rolling? We've been rolling? Oh, I guess we've been rolling. What's new? Hey, we got a very special guest here. He just went to war in Mexico City. Brandon Royval. We have Luke Rockhold. We have Rampage Jackson. It's an honor to have you here after that amazing battle you put on against Brandon Moreno. It was the battle of the Brandons, and I'm glad you got that dub.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm glad to be here. Thank you all for having me.
Yeah. I was watching your fight and I heard people in the crowd saying, "Let's go, Brandon."
Yeah.
Which one were they talking about?
Bro, that's what I was saying. I was like, if these fools say, "Let's go, Brandon," I'm so conceited. I'll just be thinking they're talking about me this whole time. So I was just like, yeah, we're out here. I'm the real Mexican out here now.
How was it fighting in Mexico? That's like high altitude, right?
Yeah, but I live in Denver, so it was no big deal to me.
Yeah.
So I was pretty stoked on it. I feel like that was my advantage, if anything, you know?
Yeah. I trained in Denver one time for a training camp, and that is a big advantage.
Yeah. When you was out in the Pep Center?
Well, no, it was the Muscle Farm or something.
Oh no, but you fought at the Pep Center, right?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
You fought in Denver, right?
Yeah.
I was there.
It was the Pep Center.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that arena was.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I was there for that shit.
Fuck that arena. I got my ass kicked.
Yeah. Fuck John Jones. No,
Fuck John Jones.
I'm just joking.
Hey, honestly, looking at John Jones now, I think I can take him now because he's fat. He's fatter than me. John Jones fat as hell. You think I can take him, Luke?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, fuck you, man. I didn't say I'm convincing, man.
Hey, he's got those kicks, man. You don't like those kicks. We'll just stick to boxing now. Boxing, I like your boxing. You and John Jones in a boxing match, I think that's something to play with.
Hey,
I'm still offended.
One thing I want to touch on real quick, not to come between this love connection, but Rampage, what? No, in a good way. Friendship, brother. Don't get upset because you have friends. You have to be emotionally involved with your friends and your sparring partners.
Yeah, no good shit after 100K, I thought.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, congratulations on the 100K. I don't know if
thank you.
Did I just break that? I shouldn't have done. My bad.
No, you did it. Congrats.
I took that.
Thank you, man. It's been a tough job, getting here to 100K. A lot of people think it's me doing all the work, but it's not. It's all Bear. I gotta keep it real. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real. Bear likes to
Not
like
a chance.
He's too humble. Like this podcast wouldn't be what it is with Barry. Like people ask me to do a podcast many times. Like, man, I don't know. Everybody got a podcast. And it's the hardest thing about podcasts is getting guests. I've tried it and I feel like I'm begging. So I give up. And Barry, he knows how to do it. He knows everybody. And I thank all you guys for coming on. It wouldn't be a podcast without you guys, the guests, and Barry. So thank you guys.
We definitely appreciate the guests. I want to say thank you to Luke for stepping in when Rampage wasn't here because Woodley, I guess, got voted off the island.
Oh, man. Not my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, he was just eating too much during the show. And so they didn't want him on the show.
His other show.
No, Woodley stepped in. That was a great show.
I'm going to go do Woodley's show. He got a good show. I like Woodley.
He got an amazing show.
I'm going to go and do Woodley's show.
He just did a great episode, and we had Woodley here, and then we had Luke jump on, and it was amazing fit, amazing chemistry. With Luke's local, Woodley's not local. That was the real reason why we didn't have him on. Sorry, Luke.
But Brandon,
and then Rampage, one thing I want to say is I want to say thank you. We all know that these guests and half the people that come here, they look up to you and they idolized you. But realistically, what you did is you paved the way for a lot of these guys. And a lot of these guys that fight, maybe not even just your fighting style, but in all honesty, the way you came off, your persona, the larger than life style that you had, We know you fight for you. You didn't fight for the fans and the history books. You fought for you and your family. But you paved the way, and you were a pioneer of media.
Well,
and people wanted you on this. So I got to give you your flowers. We all know the facts. Yes, I do a lot of work getting them on, but no one would sit here if you weren't here.
Thank you. I want to clear it up. I do love Rampage fans, and that's why I fought the way I fought. I always want to, entertain the fans,
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, you didn't do that for the fans? Because you was doing some ruthless shit. I felt like that was for me, honestly.
Yeah, it was for all the Rampage fans. I got much love for the Rampage fans, but the coming MMA fan, some of them, they just rub you the wrong way. Like those fair weather fans, and say you lose a fight or you something, they just talk shit.
Bro, some motherfucker came up to me and he was like, hey, I just met him, bro. I'm chilling. I just met him. We're watching the fights. And then he's like, hey, bro, what'd he say? He goes, hey, bro, you fucked up my parlay. And I was like, I fucked up your parlay, bro. I fucked up bro, I should smack you right now. What the fuck? Like,
right.
this is real life. This is an Instagram, bro. I can slap your ass right now. I was like, but some of these fools are crazy.
You got that on a win, though. It's another thing when you get that on a loss.
No.
When you fucking someone's parlay on a loss, you're like, really?
This was 2 weeks ago. So he was talking about, I lost that title shot. So this is 2 weeks ago, not last week. But I'll be so happy I fucked up someone's parlay off a win. I was like, fuck your money, bro. I'll take it from you right now, too.
Dude, have you ever knocked somebody out, won a belt, and had the whole arena boo you?
No.
That's when I stopped fucking with the fans. That's what happened to me when I fought Chuck. Motherfuckers egged my house.
God damn.
That's when I stopped fucking with the fans. That's why I only fuck with the Rampage fans after that.
Oh, bro. I had the whole like fan, like I was fighting Matt Schnell, and everybody was cheering for me. I go and get dropped, and then everybody started cheering. I was like, what the fuck? Where were y'all 2 minutes ago? I thought we had each other's back. I was like, what the fuck was that all about?
The fans are different these days. It's not like back when you fought, they were like the real true fans. Now you have Conor McGregor, you have like the Jake Pauls, and these guys bringing in all these new fans. Things are different.
Yeah, but the new fans, one thing I have to give them, they understand the ground game more. When I was fighting back in the day, when I first started coming to the UFC in Japan, they was already on top of it.
Yeah.
But when you go to the ground, they would boo. They didn't understand the ground game.
You got love in Japan though, man. Those fools loved you.
Man, I had groupies.
Yeah.
Not just the fools, right? Yeah.
Bro, I had this one group I always wanted to get, but I was like dating girls and stuff, right? And she'd be waiting in the lobby. I don't know how many fighters smashed her though, but I didn't care. Normally if a lot of I'm keeping it
You
real.
and Chuck got the same thing in common.
Normally, if a lot of people smash a girl, those are the ones I want to stay away from. So I used to always see her waiting in the lobby by herself. So I just don't think she smashed her. Yeah, she was waiting in the lobby by herself. And one day she was waiting there, and I didn't have a girlfriend at this time. Me and my girlfriend broke up, and I was walking into the lobby after leaving the club after the fight and stuff. It was, I don't know, it was probably early in the morning. I don't know, about 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
She's just waiting?
She's just waiting in the lobby by herself. And she was like...
That's a prostitute, bro.
No, it wasn't no prostitute. She was just waiting
at 3 a.m.
She was a groupie and a prostitute. She
wasn't a prostitute. I'm telling you. I seen her there all the time. She wasn't a prostitute. She had like friends and stuff there, but she was a groupie. Like in Japan, straight up, you have groupies.
Okay.
And MMA fighters have groupies, just like basketball players. And she was like, no girlfriend today? I'm like, no girlfriend. She's like, oh, can I come to your room? I'm like, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
So you took it.
Yeah. I took it.
And who do you think in Pride was also smashing that girl?
I ain't no tell. Hey, Gibberty Vale was a freak though. He smashed one of my chicks.
Bob Sapp.
Oh yeah.
Bob Sapp smashed every.
You and Bob smashed her together?
No, hell no. Don't be trying to put words.
Bro, we're at 100K right now. We're avoiding the gay shit.
Bob Sapp and Rampage having a three-way with this
girl.
Little Asian girl.
No, I don't do 3-ways. No, I don't do that. Not that way. Not with 2 dudes. No.
So which way do you do it?
With 2 girls.
You've had one?
We covered that before.
Oh, you have?
I've had one before.
Okay, I just want to make sure you did.
I'm not talking about that no more.
The karate girls. You did 2 karate kids.
Judo.
Karate girls.
Judo girls. We're not going to talk about this.
Can we name them? No, I was playing. What the fuck?
I don't understand how this thing goes on silent. Take it out.
Hey, let's go shoot. Hey, but real talk though. I want to talk to you about, your fight. You had like a real big fight. That was for the homeland.
Yeah. Hey, I'm moving to Mexico soon, so that's how I was like, I'm gonna enjoy America for one last week. Come out to Cali real quick, and then back to Mexico I go.
They loved you out there, huh?
To a degree. I almost got in a fight on the way out, but other than that, yeah, I was getting love, but I was not getting as much love as Brandon Moreno. I got booed.
Yeah,
for real?
Yeah, I got their first champion. He's
Yeah.
Mexico's first champion. Yeah, actually, smaller guy. We got Kane first, of course, but but do it there.
But he's straight up
Came
from
from-
Mexico,
yeah,
so I
he's from
understand.
Mexico.
He's straight.
Yeah, I felt like if I would have fought anybody else in the flyweight division, I probably would have got cheered. But since I fought Brandon, I got booed the whole entire way.
Wait, we can't just pass over this. You said you got in a fight on the way out?
No, I didn't get in a fight. I was talking shit to someone the way I was trying to get in a fight.
Like
but
walking to the ring?
No, walking out of the ring. Walking out of the ring, I had some fool fucking talking shit and trying to grab on me. And there's security all around you. So we're trying to grab on it back. Like, this is a good time to just hit someone and I'll be good, right? I think
Was this in Spanish or English?
he was talking Spanish, so
¿Tú hablas español?
maybe he was complimenting me, but the body language, you know what I'm saying?
You don't speak Spanish?
Nah, I don't speak Spanish.
That's what
You want to
I'm from Denver, bro. I don't know.
Jacob, can we get your man hooked on phonics? Jacob, can we get him hooked on phonics for his next fight?
I was like, Duolingo.
Yeah.
Que pasa?
Hey, you a brand deal. That's his man.
You want me to speak Spanish?
I'm not gonna lie.
I love the fucking Raiders, fool. Them Dallas Cowboys, fool.
So are you considered Chicano or what?
Yeah, I'm Chicano. I'm Chicano. I'm Mexican American.
Where are you from originally?
Denver.
you are?
Born and raised Denver, live in Denver.
Got it.
Yeah, still in
So
Denver.
you didn't live in Monterey or
No,
Juarez or something?
no, nothing, bro.
Brandon was giving us this whole story. First of all, I want to say, Jacob, I want to shout out to your manager.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
really pushed for you to be on this show. We all wanted you on the show. And this guy hits me up 24/7, says, yo, you got to fit him in the schedule. I know you guys are busy. Rampage saw the fight. He's like, yo, I need this dude here, ASAP Rocky. I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about you. And so I want to say shout out to your team who really supports you and has love for you. And I think one thing I just want to touch on real quick is that having a good team around you plays into the success. So I do want to give you flowers for the people you keep around you. What I want to know as we talk about this whole like Raider Dallas Cowboy impersonation that you were doing, which is pretty amazing. You seem like you're in good spirits. And me and Luke were talking about your fight. You did 2 back-to-back 5 rounds. Like, how is your body holding up?
Oh, my body's hurting right now. My legs, like, I fucked up my leg the first round of the fight. I don't know exactly what happened. I just got an MRI done. But I threw like a kick within like a minute in there, and my leg like got all, like my left knee got all shaky. It was weird. So within like the first 2 rounds, I was like, I don't know if something's about to happen. So the first 2 rounds, I was kind of like just testing it out and kind of boxing and just throwing jabs and just like filling it out. And then I was like, at a certain point, you just hit like fuck it in a fight. And
You connected. Excuse me. You connected shins, like shin to shin. He checked you.
no, I think I kicked and I think it's like mainly my foot on his shin, but like it was something weird that happened with my knee. Like it was like very unstable. So I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Did you ice it and stuff after the fight?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You do ice baths and stuff?
I did that time. I normally don't do I don't fuck with ice baths at all.
No, they suck.
Bro, that's just, bro.
Wait, you got in an ice bath after your fight?
Yeah.
Fuck that. This is the last thing I'm gonna do is get in an ice bath. I'm gonna keep drinking and sleeping.
Oh, bro, I didn't.
I'm gonna let it slowly just heal up.
I kind of like being a little sore after a fight a little bit. Feel like I've been in a fight. You know, it's a weird thing. Like,
Really?
I have like little soreness. Like, say if I kick or something, my ankle hurting a little bit, or you know,
Kick?
yeah, I kick.
Like with your legs? Or like kick back at your
I kick
house?
with my dick. Shut the fuck up.
I saw Luke trying
hey.
to kick you during sparring the other day. That is unfair, by the way.
That
You
is
can't just-
unfair. You're
you
not
can't try to
supposed
kick
to-
someone
Fair,
when
you
you're
know,
boxing.
it's only you. I kick when we box.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
You know what? And after this fight, I do some kickboxing with Luke. I do it 'cause I haven't done kickboxing in a while. I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Luke been kicking my ass.
Are you just gonna rush him in the pocket and just stay in the pocket?
You know, I'm like,
I'm a kickbox ass,
But-
but I'm just gonna box him.
But he a southpaw. I hate sparring southpaws. I was born a southpaw. My dad changed me. Now I'm right hand. That's why I wear my watch on my right hand. It's weird.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was
didn't
born.
know that.
Yeah, listen, this is the weirdest thing. I got 2 brothers that's left-handed, and 3 of my 5 kids are left-handed. Well, my oldest son, I didn't know any better. I changed him as well.
Your dad changed you like in other sports, or he taught like boxing? He's like, yo,
No, he just had me write with my right
What do you
hand.
write
Oh,
with?
okay.
I write with my right hand. I don't even know how to write my left hand anymore. You know, it's just like when you, just like my
So
oldest
you
son.
were amphibious?
No,
What's the word?
Ambidextrous.
I can barely swim. How you gonna call me amphibious?
I know you could float.
I thought you were a
No, I
swimmer.
see.
That doesn't.
No.
I
swim in-
remember you on the countdown show with your goggles, and your floaties going down.
I can swim in a swimming pool, but I ain't getting no ocean, no lake. Hell no.
Wait, so which hand do you write with?
I write with my right hand. So
Okay.
when I first started writing, I was doing everything with my left hand, and my mom said my dad changed because, like a lot of black people, they think it's like evil to be left-handed or something.
Yeah.
But he didn't change my oldest brother. I don't like
Luke's
my
left-handed.
No,
evil.
I'm actually right-handed. I changed the
What is
southpaw.
going on?
That's me too. I'm right-handed. I changed to southpaw too.
Well, I just grew up surfing, skating, goofy foot, and then you have that advantage. So I was just more comfortable there, and I was just like, I'm gonna stick here. My coach Javier tried to switch me back to right-handed, and I was like, nah, I'm going back.
It's such an advantage in fighting, like being a southpaw. Like,
Why is that?
Right-handed, it's because you're strong hands, your lead hand. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
everything's here. It's
especially if you're long. Like I'm long for my weight class, so I can just stay on that jab the whole entire time. And I think there's like
left
plenty of
kick.
So
advantage.
did you just tell the world you go both ways?
Oh yeah, I go both ways for sure on this show.
Hey,
We're 100K views.
Hey, how'd you get those black eyes?
Hey, yo, bro, come on, man.
So one thing about Saturday.
Raw dog playing switch hitter out here.
Oh my!
We at 100K now. You can't,
come on.
You gotta retract that
Come on.
statement.
Hey, retract. Retract. Whoa, hold up.
Can we start this podcast over?
Yeah, dude, I love that. We keep this podcast raw, rugged, and real at all times. One thing I want to know is Luke always talks about inflammation in your body. He's very knowledgeable when we're not joking around or doing fly kicks about how your body can adapt and heal. And he really does help with a lot of the other athletes, from Ryan Sheckler in skating to Twitch and motocross, Rampage. And it's good having him here at the Jackson House because he brings new ideas to light that no one ever looked at their body. Is it confirmed that your MCL in the fight on Saturday was torn or ripped? Or
It hasn't been completely confirmed yet.
No?
Just a doctor kind of, or like the PT from the PI is like, yeah, you have like at least a slight tear in it. I got I got an MRI done, so we'll kind of figure it out from there.
Bro, don't get surgery.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even think they do that anymore.
The MCL. Yeah, the MCL is like touchy. Could be. At this point, from as good as you are, no.
You know, I preach
you got-
about stem cells because that shit changed me.
get the hat.
You know,
We don't.
Bring him.
We don't need I think we don't need to have. But I preach about it because it changed me. So
it doesn't go with the outfit, dog.
That's just-
Chill out.
I know.
No, we can't go blue, dog. Hey.
You could talk about it, but you gotta wear the hat when you talk about it. Give him the hat.
Hey, Rampage, you never had.
dang.
Hey,
Oh,
what
is
you
this a
never
sponsor?
had, Heather? You never had Heather. Heather's
Yeah.
the best. Heather will get you right any day,
For real?
all day.
Well, I have to preach about it because it changed me. It made me be able to fight longer and it healed me up.
Are you getting paid for bringing this one up?
Actually,
No, we're gonna get you out to BioAccelerator.
Yeah.
Get your
Okay,
knee all
yeah.
shot up. Get your knee shot up and get ready for the title
And-
fight
Do they do that
in Colombia.
In Colombia?
Yeah.
In Colombia.
Have you ever
Bro,
been to Colombia?
I've never been
Your
to
girl,
Colombia.
your
bro.
girl ain't letting you go to Colombia, man.
She'll want to go with you.
We're going to Colombia.
Hey, she'll want to go with you for sure. Hey, take your girl with you to Colombia.
Colombia.
It's beautiful.
in all honesty, as people start diving into the whole concept of stem cells, one thing that's been happening a lot is a lot of the questions we get asked, we're trying to infuse into our shows a little bit, get the community involved. And a lot of people have been asking us, what really is BioAccelerator? What is the stem cell concept? And he doesn't even get paid for this. I don't get paid for this, but I do love when we can kind of give knowledge to the community, and especially a guy like you. So Rampage, if you actually want to explain what it did for you, I think that would be cool.
Well, it just healed me up. You know, I had knee problems coming into MMA fighting. I got injured in college, and after John Jones kicked my knee backwards, and my knees was just.
It's not really that funny.
No, really
not.
Every time you say it, I go home, I watch the clip, and I'm like, God damn, he did kick him pretty hard.
And, you know, it just. You know, I was thinking about retiring and all this stuff, but then I got stem cells in my hand. I had like little small fractures in my hand, and my hand healed up in like the next 2 days. Before I even left Colombia, the pain went away. I couldn't even hit the bag, couldn't even hit pads without, having like a little pain. I guess I had like little small fractures or something. I went to see a specialist and they couldn't do nothing for me. Just put me in a little cast. Stem cells changed my life. So I tell it to all the fighters that I like. If you see me in here and I don't tell the fight about stem cells, I mean like, oh, Rampage might not fuck with you.
I can't say. I mean, I've had multiple treatments and I've had some good results, some great results.
Yeah, I've had stem cells, but it was only for they took it from me. And I'm like, I don't.
It works.
My stem cells isn't really working on myself yet. So like, why y'all gonna take it from me anyway?
Did you do that here in America?
Yeah, and they did some weird shit on me too.
Yeah.
They had me they took it out of my ass. So they had me bent over. Bro, they took it out of like my hip.
But
like,
you ain't got much ass, dog.
yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
Why are you checking out my boy's body like that?
Hey, he's
He be
what are
doing
you
some
wearing?
sus
125 pounds? Are you getting? Wait, they take the fat out. They take.
You got a BBL?
I actually did that one time. They
took it out of your hip.
They took the fat out of my back, out of my lower back. Like I was in Australia, and I was eating like nonstop. I was trying to get as much as much as I could to get on me because I was like, it's the wild, wild west. You're trying to figure out where these stem cells are coming from. You'd think your own chemistry is going to be the best of the best, and where the younger the stem cells, the better. So it's like fat, blood, bone are like
Yeah, they took it at the bone, I think.
They took it on the bone.
I don't know. They took it at my hip. Like it was just weird. Like I was bent over on this thing, sitting there for like maybe an hour. I'm talking to these nurses, and then finally I'm
Male
like,
nurses?
Yeah, no, they're all old ladies though. They're all girl nurses, and I'm like,
Rampage
yo, is this doctor coming in? Like, why's my pants around my ankles right now? Like, where's the doctor at? Like, yo,
Where was this in Colorado?
Yeah, this is in Denver, bro. It's like, yo.
So when the doctor came in, how was he? Was he nice?
I mean, it was no, he fucking poked me. As soon as I said that, I was like, fuck.
Like, at least buy me a drink first.
Yeah, straight up. I'm over here talking to these nice old ladies while getting fucking jabbed in the ass.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a clip, bro.
I know.
Hey yo,
chill.
What's the next conversation anyway?
Well, yeah, Rampage does love old ladies, so that's good. He would have been there. He would have been excited.
Some of them be hot, man. Them old ladies, man, they know what they doing. They got experience.
What's the old? Like, what's old? Like 58?
Okay,
60?
when the
Are you
oldest
cool with a
one,
60-year-old?
the oldest one I ever been when I was like 21, 22. She was like probably in her 50s.
Jesus, Rampage. No wonder.
Hey, she was hot though. She like the Jennifer Lopez type.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something about a woman at that age that can keep themselves together and stay hot.
Yeah.
At that age. I'm not gonna lie.
It's them stem cells, right?
Not saying I've gone there. Hey, not
She was
saying
around back then. She was doing something else. She was working. You know what? She used to work out. She used to eat really good. She used to work out. And she was a really nice lady. She was a real nice lady.
I think they call
Take
that
care
a
of you, huh?
gilf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gilf.
yeah.
Grandma.
Gilf?
Yeah. I like those. They're nice.
Gilf?
Yeah, I like that. If they look good, I like them.
Oh, well.
I'm right now. I'm
We're gonna have some
45, so
groupies
I'm
just start showing up.
I go from 21 to like 50.
21. That's too
Yeah,
young for you.
I did a 21-year-old.
You can't handle a 21-year-old.
I can.
She's gonna have you making TikToks doing dances with your hands.
No, I just say
Let
no.
me see you do a dance with your hands.
Fuck off.
Okay. So listen, as we go back into the world of MMA, one thing that everybody saw, and we were watching it, me and Luke, is that Moreno has an amazing jab. He keeps good distance, right? And in terms of fighting and the fighting style, you were able to really shut that down, right? He wasn't really able to get that off. You barely even threw it. How did that game plan come together? How did the strategy work?
I was kind of curious on like what his strategy was, but I feel like the southpaw orthodox, the opposite stances. A lot of people don't throw the jab that much. I work around it because I'm not right-handed, so it's like I can weave it really nicely, so I can get away with like throwing a lot of jabs. But yeah, I was kind of curious about that too. He didn't throw that many lead hands.
What he did
pretty
do-
much let off the backhand a lot.
I felt like what he did, he just went for broke. I mean, he was putting his head down, and a lot of those exchanges, you've seen him just head down and swinging. He wasn't really like composed. I think you got in his head, apparently. Obviously, from the beginning, from the end, you never stop. You get hit with the shots and you just bounce right back. You never get tired. There's something about you. It's just like it's intimidating. I could see for these kids that they keep hitting you, and you just keep pushing them back.
Yeah. I feel like cardio has always been kind of my advantage, and that was like the big thing about going to Mexico City, where I was like, even though he's like in Mexico City right now training and has been in Mexico City training, it's like I live in Colorado, and it's just like I'm a cardio-based athlete out of Colorado. Like I thrive off that, so it was just like one of those. I knew that.
Well, he's got
I could drag him deep in.
7,000 feet versus what? One dimmer.
5280.
5280.
Yeah, it's a mile high, so it was higher than Denver, but
Mexico City higher than Denver?
yeah, just like 2,000.
And
But
you
that
just went there
for
the week of the fight.
Yeah, I went there on Tuesday.
That for sure gives you crazy advantage though going into fights, being that your home camp is in such a crazy altitude. Rampage always talks about Big Bear altitude training. Like John McCarthy came out one time and criticized the UFC for holding so many events in high altitude locations like Mexico City. Do you feel like you get an advantage by being your training camps in Denver?
Oh yeah, I thrive off that. And then like if anybody ever came to Denver, I always just feel like there's no way I'm taking an L in Denver right now. And I don't know how long did it take you to acclimate in Colorado?
You know what? I went there for my whole training camp. I was at the Muscle Farm gym, and I think I was out there for like 2 or 3 months, if I can remember. You know what they did? They moved me into the gym. They put a room inside it was like a big facility, like bigger than this. And they put a room in there for me and everything. They had a shower and stuff and everything.
That Muscle Farm gym was nice back in the day, huh?
Yeah. What happened to that place?
I think they were just putting too much money into fighters, and you can't do that like constantly, right?
Yeah.
And basketball. I think they sponsored Cavs.
Oh, they did?
They went big. Obviously, anything goes that fast up. It's gonna go down.
I felt like I kind of like helped with the fall of that because I remember after I got my ass kicked by John Jones.
Congratulations, Rampage.
I'm sorry. After they sponsored me and stuff for that fight. That was my first time taking supplements and everything like regularly every day. Because normally I take supplements, I get tired of doing this shit like a week or two. So they was coming in there every day giving me the BCAA pills and all the pre-workouts and all that stuff. And I was taking it and I was feeling good from it. I was running 6-7 miles a day and I got in really good shape. And I never lost a fight being in that good of shape. I thought I was going to smoke John Jones, just knock him out, right? Because I was knocking people out in training and everything. And after the fight, they was like, I look really good too. They was like, so you guys want a list of the supplements that Rampage was on for this fight? And somebody come in and, no, we want to know what John Jones was on. After that, they didn't post no more about me. I was like, oh shit.
I want to know what this judge was thinking. How do you feel about that judge giving Moreno that 49-48?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
46. Sorry,
bro. I thought
49-46.
when they read that, I was like, I just got fucked. So I put my head down and I was like, there it is. Like it's over. And it was funny because both of our names Brandon. So I just thought I lost.
You thought you lost that fight?
I didn't think I lost originally. I thought I won 2, 3, 4, and 5. Honestly, in my opinion, I thought I won those rounds.
I'd say so.
But when they read the 49-46, I looked over and I'm like, I got fucked. And then I just like, I was like, already, then my hand was raised and I was still just like, I can't believe this happened to me. Like, I'm like,
you got gringo, you got gringos. As a Mexican in Mexico, you got gringos.
And I looked over and I'm like, oh shit, I won. I'm like, yeah. So it took a minute for it to kick in. And then like both of our names Brandon. So that always causes some confusion. And I was just like, already in my own head that it's like I needed to get a finish to win this fight because I thought I was gonna get fucked if it came to decision no matter what. Mm-hmm. So I just thought all that was coming true, and then my hands in the air, I was still pissed off like these motherfuckers are fucking me, like yada yada yada, and then I'm like, oh shit, I won. Yeah, so that was like a nice little moment there. But yeah, I thought that was fucking weird. I don't know how they scored that, especially like I don't know. I felt like he wasn't doing. I felt like Homeboy wasn't doing too much like besides kind of like nullifying the fight. Sometimes he'd throw some big overhands. He'd run around a little bit, but then I felt like he was trying to nullify the fight, in my opinion.
How are you and Brandon though? You guys are cool, right?
Yeah, I was cool with him. Like I haven't beefed with anybody yet in the UFC.
He's a cool guy. I like him.
Yeah, he seems nice.
Beef with Brandon?
Yeah.
He likes Legos and collecting Pokemon.
Henry had a beef with Brandon.
No, they have one right now. They're about to fight.
Really?
Yeah. Henry just called him out. Henry said, I'm staying in the UFC if you give me Brandon Moreno. And then Dana White said, no, you're too big for him. Damn. I think that's what I heard. But I heard that they want the fight. That's all Henry wants. Henry wants to fight Brandon and then I think be done. That's kind of a crazy fight. I mean, they were best friends. That's a crazy feud. Do you think this win over Moreno gives you the rematch with Pantoja? You think it guarantees you that?
I have no clue, bro. I'm hoping for it, but I don't know. I kind of felt like if it went the opposite way of because me and Moreno's both last fight was a loss to Pantoja. But I felt since he's like popular and like he's like the popular one that he would get the title shot. But then I'm like,
fuck that, own it. You earn this shit. You got this shit.
Yeah.
The way you should be thinking right now is this is your fight. 100%. The more you think it, the more it comes to life. You know what I mean? You earn that shit.
I definitely 100%. Do need to get better at like what is it like manifesting stuff and all that.
Just put it out there and just tell people that you deserve it. You deserve it. People are gonna want to get behind it. If you think I think you beat Pantoja.
Yeah, and in my opinion too, it's just like
how does Pantoja beat you? If is he gonna get you and put you in a bad position on the ground? He ain't gonna beat you on the feet.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna let anybody fucking hold me ever again, and that's just like my motto now. It's just like I didn't expect him to fight like that because he's never fought like that. But it's just like I'm working real hard on that wrestling defense, and none of these fools are gonna hold me anymore. Like
so, call his ass out. Say you want him in Brazil, fucking on his home turf. Take him out.
And then we fight in Denver afterwards. I'll rematch him in Denver if that's what he wants to do.
There you go.
Who you wrestling with now?
I have a wrestling coach named Norman. So he's not like a common one or anything, like not like a big old popular.
Well, why you saying like I got a wrestling coach named Norman?
I have him watching like all the videos of my wrestling, videos of me sparring, and it's like, where'd I go wrong with this? Where'd I go wrong with that? And it's just like, I can correct it. You guys ever heard of like the 80-20 rule of like, have you guys heard of that? Like the 80-20 rule is like
take her out 80% of the night, 20% of the night. Staying.
Yeah, no, it's something like that.
What's the 80-20? What's the 80-20?
Lifestyle.
I'm gonna butcher this for sure, but it's like 80% or
you already butchering it.
Yeah,
come on. Let's think about it.
100% of your results come from 20% of what you do. 80% of it's kind of like a waste of your time a little bit. And it's like I feel like within this last camp or for Brandon Moreno, I hired like very personal coaches of like, okay, you check me out doing this specifically. And like with the wrestling coach, it's like, he's watching my rounds and he's like, oh, you got taken down because you didn't defend the head this way. You didn't do this and you didn't do that. Compared to like doing like a general population wrestling class with the rest of the team. I am doing that, but then I have videos of me and then we're going over afterwards and just seeing where I went wrong and all that stuff. And it's just like, if I want to win a belt and I want to be a champion, I need to
70-30 at least.
Yeah.
I love
exactly.
I love that. I wish I would have done more of that in my career when I was, when I was young and fighting. I wish I would have done more of that. I listened to my coaches and stuff more and just let them do the stuff. I love that. You like really like breaking it down and you watching your own tape and stuff and you seeing and you taking notes and what you need to work on and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And pretty much everything gets recorded now for the most part. I mean, I have a bunch of videos of me not doing cool stuff, but going over it, just watching my rounds, watching what I did right, watching what I did wrong, and just trying to adapting and going off of it. So, and then I have like really good coaches that like, we're going to go over the videos of me sparring or like of the fight and just take notes and like, okay, what can we do? How do I move? How do I maneuver out of this? What went right? What went wrong? And, why the fuck do I have 2 black eyes right now?
It happens. You get hit.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're doing MMA wrestling or just doing straight wrestling?
I'm doing straight wrestling and then MMA wrestling.
Yeah.
So a little bit of both, but I just like I've never put on wrestling shoes and actually wrestled. Like wrestling wasn't really a thing for me until very recently. So I kind of just had like my idea of I'm gonna go do things my way, and it's like if I want to be a champion, I can't really get away with that shit. It's like in my head, it's like if you want to strike with me, then we're gonna strike, and if you take me down, I'm gonna submit you off my back or whatever it is. And it's like that worked out, but we're at the highest level, and that shit doesn't always work out.
This is that time where you get your own coaches. You know what I mean? Everyone starts getting behind you.
Yeah.
Why is this division? I mean, because when you get to the top of the game, there's every little inch matters. You know what I mean? Everyone's so good. Everyone is good, man. Everyone's good at the top. You know what I mean? Even at the top of the game, every little centimeter matters there too. But you're there. You're at the top. How do you feel about the division? I mean, you got Figueroa moved up. There's not much else out there. I don't know who else is really in the division. I don't see how you don't get the next fight.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of hoping on mainly is that there's no one really else that like everybody's coming off of losses or injuries, so you can't really give anybody else the fight but me. So that's like where my ideas go with it. But as far as division goes, like some of the up and coming kids are studs, man. Like it'd be nice to win a belt, defend it a few times, and get the fuck out of here before like these little new kids come up.
Trying to go up like Figueroa too?
Hell no, I'm not trying to go up. I walk around at like 140, 145 when I'm fat, so it's like I might need to put on muscle, but there's like guys like Corey Sandhagen and like, you know what I'm saying? There's good motherfuckers at 35 too. And it's like,
well, you get it on with Corey? You spar with Corey?
I get along with Corey. I've never sparred him. He trains at a different gym, but it's like those are guys that's like I have a lot of respect for, and I have a lot of 35 teammates.
I was up there doing my training camp, and I feel like a lot of guys intermix with all the camps.
Jim Horn.
Jim Horn. We got to pause.
I was fighting in Denver. I had to go adjust, get my lungs right. I'm not young anymore.
I'm not letting him get away with this anymore. Rampage, explain to Brandon why we can't let him get away with this.
Luke is a gym whore.
Amen.
He goes around. He trains. Every time somebody come here, he either trained with them or he trained with somebody that trains with them, like,
or at their gym, or knows their coach, or dated their ex.
So I've only trained at one gym my whole entire life, and it's like, do you think that's the better thing is to train a little bit everywhere? Huh?
I think it depends on everywhere, but I don't see how you can think that one gym is going to have
all the answers.
All the answers. The more
I'm
not scared of my weaknesses, so I'll go out and test myself in every other realm in gym, and I just want to put myself to the test. And you want to pick and learn from the masters of the realms from all over the world. I mean, that's how I see it. As long as you keep some loyalty within it. I never like ask any of my coaches. I never did anybody wrong. Mm-hmm. I just like to pick and pull.
You did me wrong the other day when we were sparring. I'm out of shape and he tried to knock me out.
Hold on,
that's wrong.
Rampage. I wore a velvet beanie just to match.
Hold on, this duo right here has become the new like stepbrothers. They're like the best friends, and it all started from Luke passing out in the Uber with Rampage on the way to a karaoke bar. I knew that they would become best friends, so I said, Rampage, just take him out for the night. Don't worry, I know he can come off a little crazy, but he's a good guy. They hit it off, not like sexually, like as friends.
God. You don't even gotta explain.
No, I just like as friends.
always gotta go there.
No, it's like friends. They hit it off, right? They weren't on a double date or anything. They just hit it off, and then the next day, Rampage is like,
They were on a double date because it's just them two, right?
no, there was girls with you guys, right?
It was a few girls.
Yeah, a
with
few
us.
girls.
Oh, damn,
Like Luke
all
could
right.
pull girls. That's one thing I got.
That's the main reason why I went. But it was other girls around. I was trying to get his leftovers at first, but then I'm like, no, you can have them all, Luke. Go ahead.
And then Luke does karaoke.
There was none.
You got to go to Rampage's Instagram. Luke, there's
What?
a video of Luke singing karaoke. And
Yeah.
pull up the
What's
video
your-
of
what's your
Luke singing
karaoke
we're
go-to?
good.
What's your
Yeah,
go-to?
pull the video.
I want to explain why it's bad to be a gym whore, though.
Yeah, and the one thing I also want to tag along on that is that Luke, iron sharpens iron. So as Rampage gets ready to kill Shannon Briggs, Luke's been stepping in there and helping Rampage get back in cardio, get his hands moving, and Rampage, he's letting Rampage full on 100% throw whatever he wants at him, and he's still staying in there with him. And I feel that chemistry, that camaraderie in the gym, they leave it in the ring. That's why this relationship, and that's why the podcast, that's why everything's so organic here, is there's no forced relationship.
No cap, though. I got
Building.
brand new respect for Luke because a lot of people don't like sparring me.
Yeah.
And I'm out of shape right now, and so rusty and stuff, and
So you go power.
yeah, because you know how it is.
You got to double down on power.
Yeah.
I get it.
Oh, my God.
If I had power, I'd be doing that.
Yeah.
I got to be in shape now.
Yeah, you gotta. I was like, man, and I missed it. I haven't sparred in a long time. Like, man, I missed this shit. That's my favorite part of training.
Yeah.
But the reason why my opinion, I don't like being a gym whore is because so many people talk.
Yeah.
And then people run their mouth. When I was training for John Jones, we had a spy in my camp. It was at the Muscle Farm gym.
Yeah.
John Jones knew everything that we was doing, we was working on. Because John Jones was scared, man. He was scary. And I just felt it. I just felt it because somebody was over there was telling me something. Somebody was his camp was telling me like, oh, John Jones working on some shit that you was doing. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck what he's working on. I'm like, but how you know? And they said, somebody's telling him everything. So I faked the injury.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were publicly about that.
Yeah.
Farmgate.
Yeah, I faked injury, and that's why I don't like. That's why I don't like training with a lot of people because people talking MMA, right?
Yeah.
It's a small community, so you go around training. Then next thing you know, he got to fight somebody from them. Like, oh yeah, when I was sparring, when I was training, he was doing this. He was good at this, and stay away from this. But they can see that from your fights. But sometimes you train different from from where you fight as well, so they can get some intel from that as well.
Oh, 100%. And just like what he was saying is like, there's a certain level of trust that has to come with training too. Is like, you can't train with motherfuckers you don't trust because like you can let go, like they won't let go of something, whatever
Right.
happens. There's a lot of ego involved in fighting. So it's like, there's a certain level of trust that you have to have with your teammates too.
Right.
So,
I learned it a long time ago. Tito was training with what's the kid's name that I talked about that got arrested in Mexico? My friend. I'm having a brain fart. I'll get it right now. What's his name? The kid, Phil Baroni. So
Phil Badass Brony?
Phil
Fuck
Badass, yeah, Badass.
Yo,
So-
that's
so-
not your friend, right?
No. He's cool. Hey, he did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But he was my friend before he did that shit. I don't talk to him anymore.
Yeah, good.
But Tito was training with Phil Baroni, and Phil Baroni like fucked his knee up. That's what Tito first had to get surgery on his knee. And I asked him like, what happened? He said, yeah, I went in for a single leg, and Tito tried to pull it out, and I picked his leg up, and I didn't let it go. I said, why you didn't let it go? He said, I'm gonna get my takedown. He said, I wasn't finna let him get away from me. I said, yeah, but you injured him. Like, he's training for a fight. He paid you to come here and train with him. So why you? He said, I ain't let nobody get away from me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not sparring with this motherfucker. I'm not training with him.
Yeah.
Phil's a bit of a little asshole. I remember he started AK when
You trained with them too as well, didn't you?
AK was where I started. He was training at AK. And I remember he asked me to borrow my headgear. I was I just started. And he asked me to borrow my headgear. and then I was like, all right, you can borrow my headgear, Phil Baroni. I was nobody. And he borrows my headgear, spars with it, likes it, I guess. Uses it again, and never says anything to it. Just keeps coming in, doesn't bring it back, doesn't show like any respect. I was like, I pulled Javier aside. I was like, Javier, fuck this guy. I want Phil Baroni tomorrow. This motherfucker disrespect me. He's like, he's taking my shit. I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass tomorrow. And then Javier is like, Phil, Luke, you better give his head break. Luke's gonna fucking kill you. And he ain't bad. He's a kid, but he's gonna fucking put it on you. And Phil came back to me. He's like, sorry, brother.
So you let him bitch you for
Yeah, he
you let
tried
him
to
bitch you
No,
up.
man.
So how many
I
weeks
made him
did he
get on
own
his
you
knees.
for?
I made him get on his knees and hit my fucking head rear back.
Did you ever
Thank
spar?
you, bitch.
He put it on you like a throne, like a crown.
Did you ever spar?
Motherfucking Phil Baroni would have got killed at every stage of the game.
Phil Baroni was the man. I think
But
Phil Baroni was
Josh
took-
Koscheck was another one of those guys that I did not like.
Oh yeah.
Josh is like, he disrespect you in the gym. And I was like, I want Josh. And then we'd get in, and every time it'd be on.
But he a little bitty guy though, ain't he?
Well, I was
He
small. I
always
was like,
spars
I
against
was
small people.
Yeah.
No, I
He's
was
a
100.
bully.
I was a 170 pounder
He's
at
a
that
bully.
time.
Yeah, I saw you got your ass kicked by Jason Jackson. I saw that.
I mean, take
No,
it.
we gotta talk about that later. Don't even go into that.
Hey, that's
but
my
I did
dog.
see the video.
I saw that video.
Jason Jackson put him in the dirt. He
Yeah.
also put someone else in the dirt. We'll talk about it later. Hey, one thing I want to ask you, because I see it with them, is like the minute you step out of the ring, the minute you step out of the cage, and when you're training, like the ego's gone. Like they're in there. Rampage looks like he wants to kill him. Right when they get out of there, they're friends. They're talking. Life's good. And they're, Luke's like, yo, let's go get shadow boxing and get some more cardio going. What is it about the ego that you're able to remove when you're training so you don't get hurt? Because you've talked about this before.
Yeah. I feel like there's certain people, and it's like that's not with everybody. I mean, with me, it's with everybody, but like you see certain people that hold that shit up to the death. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been like that. I could always like compartmentalize like. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting this work in, and if you hit me hard, I'm gonna bring it to wherever you're going with it. And when the bell's done, it's like that Pavlov's dog thing. It's just like, all right, it's off, and I got a minute to recover and all that other stuff. So,
What did you call that?
Pavlov's dog. You ever heard that? Like the
It's
psychology
theory
term.
when every time they'd hear the bell, the dog knew to go eat, and then when they stopped putting the food there, the dog would have like saliva and stuff. Isn't that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It's like a.
You've never heard this?
It's like a psychology term.
No, I never heard of
Trains
it.
at every gym, trains with everybody. Never read a book.
So I'm gonna tell you about me with that. The reason why I am like that, like I leave everything inside the ring or the cage.
Yeah.
When I first started wrestling, my wrestling coach, R.I.P. He was the man. He changed my life. Anyway, he had a best friend that was a coach at another school. So we would have to wrestle with he would bring their school down and their team, and we had to wrestle with him. And the guy was in my weight class. Me and him used to have to wrestle with each other and stuff. And we was cool in the gym. But then when we saw each other in the tournament, it was always me and him in the finals.
Yeah.
And we was friends outside the gym. We were friends in the training and stuff. But when we had to wrestle each other in the finals, he would do bullshit, like headbutt me and cheat and fucking pinch and try to bite. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I thought we was cool. And then I learned from that, like when you go on and when you training, it's just training. It's nothing personal and stuff like that. You be friends, but and on the day when it's real, it's real. You take the friendship out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I fought a couple of friends before, like I was real cool with Kevin Random and RIP. You know what I'm saying? I was cool with a couple of people that I had to fight, like Dan Henderson. But I had to help them train and stuff like that. But when you in there, when it's live, But when you training and stuff, it's nothing personal. Like, yeah, sometimes people gonna try to knock you out and everything, but you're friends. You iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, and it's like you don't want to bring emotion into like an actual fight too. And it's like you hear that all the time. I don't know. I've never been like the person that like I've only talked shit to like a handful of people, or like I've only had like personal beef with like a handful of people I fought. But it's like you got to separate that, because it's like if you have that practice in the gym, then it's nothing, But if you're over here getting emotional every time, it's like people get in your head, and it's like you're practicing like people get in your head constantly, and if like that's happening, then you're gonna be easy to eat up,
Yeah, I feel like this will happen with Conor McGregor and Aldo. He got in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, emotions
got
Emotions come in.
Is Shannon Briggs talking shit to you?
Yeah, but they ain't gonna bother me on the day.
Yeah.
But he talking mad shit, man. He
bet.
be talking mad shit. Like if even we got to do business, we got to talk to people together, like in a group. He still talk shit.
He called him an oversized ding dong on Instagram. And then he called him.
I don't remember that. Why you? I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, it's a thing on Instagram.
Oversized ding dong. What
Yeah,
are you looking
okay,
shit
yeah,
with
yeah.
Rex, dog?
Yeah.
What he
those
in the mirror
cupcakes.
sometimes.
Yeah, he says all kinds of things. Calls him cupcake. He dresses him up as a girl and then makes these memes.
Oh yeah, he do that. He goes overboard. Like I like Shannon. He's funny, so I like to laugh. So it's fun, even at my own expense. But he goes a little bit overboard when he put my face on over fat ladies with 4 titties. That's too much
for you?
That's too much, man.
Why?
Because she got 4 titties.
It's like 2 titties,
It's
bro.
okay, 2 titties, but
Three, it was even like, come on.
no, 4. Girls. Have you ever seen a woman so fat she got 4 titties?
Oh my
You know what I'm
god!
talking
I
about?
thought you meant like she was just born.
Yeah,
with
I was
four
like,
No.
titties.
She got breastises, then rolls up under that look like breastises.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's overboard.
I thought you were saying he's Photoshop. I'm like, this fool learned how to Photoshop to make fun of you. I'm like,
Yeah. I
That's
think
too far.
I think he had somebody doing it for him.
Are you mad that he bullies you?
Is that bullying really?
Yeah.
I don't consider that bullying.
Well, I mean, when he says it, and he
I consider
modern day bullying.
Yeah.
modern day bullying.
If you're upset,
He
we'll
ain't taking
send
your
Luke
lunch
after
money.
him.
Yeah, I think Luke could fuck him up.
Yeah, Luke would kill him.
Yeah,
I mean,
after
you're
I
gonna
sparred-
kill him after seeing what you did the other day. You
Yeah,
almost
after
killed
sparring Luke, I think Luke should make another run for it and go ahead and get another belt.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm really impressed
Amen.
with his striking and his understanding for ring, like how he cuts off the ring and all this stuff. A lot of people don't know that stuff. Even people who've been fighting for a long time, they don't know that type of stuff.
A good fight would be Luke versus Roy Jones Jr. on your card.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
That'd be pretty good.
That would be a good fight.
That would be.
I
Hey, you
wouldn't
think?
mind mixing up some boxing.
I don't think Roy Jones want to see Luke. I don't think Roy, after Anthony Pettis took care of him. I don't think no boxer want to see Luke.
I think
I
Roy's
forgot
had a
that
problem. I
happened.
heard he's had a problem with southpaws. So I don't know if you really want to revisit that space.
When you
Make
talk
that
about,
happen.
well, yeah, I know we need to. When you talk about training,
love to.
who are you looking at next?
As far as like the fight next, I want Pantoja next. As far
For
as
sure.
like I want Pantoja. Yeah, the eye's always going to be at anybody ahead of me, and there's only one person ahead of me right now, and that's Pantoja.
Call him
So,
out. Call him out right there at that camera.
Pantoja, I want you, motherfucker.
Say it like you mean it. Come on, give me another chance. Yeah, suck it up. Come on.
Hey, nobody beats me 3 times in a row. I am almost sure of that shit. I guarantee that shit.
I got to train him.
That's a no.
I got to.
Turn around.
we go right.
Yeah.
Rampage, we got to work on his acting skills a little bit. Come on,
Yeah. See, listen,
Keep it form.
well, people don't understand.
Yeah, write some shit down for me. I'm coming back with it.
People don't understand. Shit talking is a big part of it. Because fighters, we get to say whatever we want.
Yeah.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. Like,
Say it, like kill him.
You're a fighter. You don't got to be
But
politically
don't,
correct.
but don't say
We're
like,
not
oh, you
actors.
can't beat me 3 times. Like, don't say that. That's not, I'm not even a fighter. I know that's not good.
Said that is bad.
Nobody beat me ass 3 times.
How would you do it? If you're gonna fight someone like Stacey, you have to fight Vanderlei. Like,
Okay. If I gotta fight
you're
Vanderlei
fighting
again,
John Jones.
Yeah.
I'm fighting John. John Jones.
Yeah, John Jones.
All right,
John.
all right. John Jones. You got lucky the first time, motherfucker. Come see me again, bitch. I'll beat your fat ass. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
wow, wake up,
Come on.
Rampage.
Let's go, Brandon. Come
all
on.
you gotta do.
All right, wait. Oh, Brandon, ready? Give it to him.
Bro, I forgot his fucking name. I'm bringing my lines. Bro. I get nervous.
Pantoja.
Come on, Brandon. All right.
Pantoja, motherfucker. Come bring your fat ass over here, motherfucker.
Yes.
That shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
Pantoja, I'll bend you over. Oh, wait, hold on. They don't sound right.
sound like-
Pantoja, I'll fold you over and put my foot in your ass. That's how you say it.
All right, cool. Hey,
Hey, you like Denzel? You can act.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, who do you want? Who do you want?
Who do I want?
Yeah, you want
wanna
Bo
call
Nickel?
that?
Hey, like a-
You want Bo Nickel?
You know what? There's a few fights I liked. I'm testing my body. I'm gonna get out to Miami. I'm gonna
Back in
fuck
the
it up.
UFC, Bo Nickel.
Hey,
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel could get. He'd get it.
Luke Rockhold
I've never lost to a wrestler. I also
Look at
wouldn't
the
mind.
camera, not me.
What I wouldn't mind is Paul Costa at sea level. I think we run that back. I think I put you to sleep, kid.
Oh no, I like him. I want to get some of the secret juice.
Yeah.
I want to get some. I like him.
I like
He's good.
I like
Doesn't
Bo
work
Nickel.
that well, yeah.
Let me see that. Let me see you call out Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel. There's a simple fact. I never lost to a wrestler, and Bo Nickel's he's got to get his feet wet. You know he ain't gonna step up, and you know most of all, Mick Maynard ain't gonna give you that fight. So you just go better stay back.
Hey, Bo nigga, you in trouble, bro. You in trouble. Luke got you in his scopes. Bo nigga.
That's what I thought. I was like, did you say his name right?
I did, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
what'd you say? Bo Nickel.
That's his name, Bo nigga.
No, Bo Nickel.
Oh, Bo Nickel.
Like 5 cents, Bo Nickel.
Oh, goddamn. We got to.
No, leave it. That's fine. But how would you call Bo Nickel?
I just
Bo Nickel, motherfucker.
Yeah, Bo Nickel, motherfucker.
Bro, I got uncomfortable saying Bo Nickel. That's the way he was saying it. I was like, did I say that?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Barry put words in
Surprise,
everyone's fucking
motherfucker.
mouth.
Bo Nickel, motherfucker. That's how you just add a motherfucker with it.
Yeah.
Kind of scary when you're like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my post-fight speech, I said like 4 motherfuckers in there. I'm surprised they didn't yank the mic for me, honestly.
Well, they let you get away with that in the UFC.
Yeah.
What is it? What is
I
on
can't
ESPN?
speak.
Is it on ESPN?
It was
What
on
is-
ESPN, yeah, so.
I guess they used to it.
Did they translate that for you?
I don't know if they did. I just walked off. I said my lines and I walked off because I was like, all right, I think I'm done.
Bro, you gotta do some media training. You gotta get. That's gonna make you more money.
Jacob.
I'm sure you already rich as fuck, but it's gonna make you more money. Just practice sometimes.
How would you practice? How could he practice? Give him some good advice. And for the fans and the fighters watching.
Yeah.
Watching WWE.
Yeah. All you fighters that's coming up and you want to make your mark in this sport, you got to remember me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best fighter, but I could talk shit. You know, you don't have to go too personal. You don't got to, be like certain people that's, talking bad about people's wives and all this shit like that. But you go out there, you find something that you don't like about your opponent, and you fucking go and you say it. And you can be like Chael Sonnen. He used to practice this shit in the mirror.
Yeah.
Chael Sonnen in the wrong sport. He should have been a pro wrestler.
Uncle Chael?
Uncle Chael. You know, just say whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need training. So practice. Me, I just shoot from the motherfucking hip. And like sometimes you fuck up, you say the wrong shit, but fuck it.
You gotta own it. You gotta
own it. You gotta own it. Just go out and practice. Do it on camera so you can sit back and watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, just practice.
I like that.
Start talking shit. That's going to get you in more fights. That's going to get you more money. And
more money, yeah.
And the fans, you know, keep the fans thinking about you. I like to entertain the fans even before I step in the ring or the cage.
Yeah.
I just like to entertain.
And it's like we're in the entertainment business for sure.
Yeah.
I suck at that other part. It's just the whole fighting.
Yeah, but you know how to fight, so you more than halfway there now.
Yeah.
Now Rampage just help you get more money, so you make Jacob's jobs easier. Look at Jacob.
Now I gotta cut Rampage 10% too.
Hey, Jacob, come over here real quick, because I always give him so much, because he's always here with us. I swear, he only shows up on the hibachi days, but he's the man. So Jacob works for, what's the name of the agency?
Bro, how many times?
Right here to the camera.
Iridium Sports
Iridium.
Agency.
Say it with some passion. Jesus.
Iridium Deportes.
Add a motherfucker to it.
And
Motherfucker.
And
Iridium
he helped us
motherfucker.
get Brandon Moreno originally, and then when Brandon Moreno lost, he said, "Oh, I got Brandon Royval," and I said, "Yo, chill, fam. We don't roll like that. Like we're friends with everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob. Next time, just know that we're here for everybody to tell stories, not just the winners.
He said it.
Yeah.
He said we'll take any Brandon, honestly.
But one thing before we let you go, obviously it's an honor and a pleasure to have you here. One thing that we love here the most is being able just to chop it up and have fun. You had a huge successful win. You did it in the guy's backyard, literally. What's next for you?
Like I said, going to other people's backyards and taking their shit, man. I'm going to Rio de Janeiro and taking that belt, and then I'm gonna go defend it in my house.
Oh shit! At first I thought you were talking about robbing motherfuckers or something, stealing.
I'm talking about robbing up. I'm gonna take that belt.
Oh, okay.
Taking something shiny and then leaving, right?
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
You think he wants to rob anybody?
I thought you were really talking about going to somebody's backyard and taking like their patio furniture or some shit.
Hey, but we're talking about fighting, not your
my bad.
occupation.
I'll be
If I
zoning
saw
out.
you
like
dressed
that.
up like this, all in suede, and you were in my backyard, I would laugh. I'd be like, this guy ain't gonna rob me.
I don't rob people. I don't do that shit. No way. I don't need to.
Yeah.
I give to the needy. Your girl, she don't let you go out partying with the boys, huh?
I mean, yeah, she don't give a shit, honestly. I don't go out too much, I'm gonna be honest. But I guess I've been fighting back to back. I'm fighting back to back at a title shot, so it was like 3 months of just chilling. And then I got like 2 weeks off, and then I decided to take this fight. So it was just, I really don't have a life outside of fighting.
Yeah. You and her y'all live together?
No.
Oh, okay. How long y'all been together?
Almost 2 years.
Oh, okay. Something kind of new.
Yeah, a little new, a little old still. I don't know. A little bit of everything.
Is she your same age?
A little younger.
That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You in love already?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna plan like a family and everything?
I mean, she's a fighter too, so not necessarily.
She a fighter?
Yeah, she's a fighter.
MMA or boxing?
A little bit of both.
Do y'all spar and stuff?
No, fuck no. I don't. Yo, she be taking that shit personal. So
Have y'all ever did butt naked Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
yeah, I be subbing her ass all day, every day. Hit her with the choke. Hit her with a new choke.
The real butt naked choke?
Yeah, exactly. I know how. I'm just joking. Yo.
Hey, he's saying that respectfully, though.
Respectfully.
He means it respectfully because he likes to wrestle judo girls and let them choke him out.
Hey, I've always wanted to date like a fighter chick. I ain't gonna lie, but
I
who
was
you
like
wanna date?
hardcore against
Ronda
dating
Rousey?
fighter chicks.
no, hell no. Ronda Rousey is not
I
my
can
type.
see you and Ronda because she's famous. You're famous.
No, Ronda
Why?
Rousey is not my type.
Can you imagine them sitting courtside at a Laker game?
Ronda Rousey? No.
You're into judo girls.
Oh, she is a judo girl, huh?
Yeah.
But she's not my type, though.
He got excited.
What's your type?
I like more exotic looking.
Okay, yeah. See, that's
like,
all my girl.
Yeah. Like I like Latina, Asian, mixed. Like
Yeah, I got mixed girl.
island looking when their hair get wet, it be all wavy and silky. Like you know, I like that black hair.
I'm about to call her right now.
That's how your girl look.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see a picture.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh no! Don't show him. Don't show him the Instagram.
She like black guys.
I mean, she be liking me.
He put the phone back in his pocket.
Put the phone away real quick.
Wait 1 second.
I just joke. I would never go after my friend's girl. I don't do that. Damn, she hot. That's your girl.
Yeah, that's my
She
girl.
look like
Wait,
one
she's
of them.
the back. She's a screensaver of your phone.
Yeah.
Don't
they in love.
bully me. I'll come. That's what
Oh,
her shirt says.
Let me read that.
That's what her shirt says, bro. Don't bully me. I'll come.
Rampage is making up shit.
Dog, your girl is hot. She don't look like no fighter.
Oh, chill.
I know she don't look like no
That's
fighter
his
at all.
girl. That's his girl.
She don't look like
Don't
no
show him
fighter
the
at all.
Instagram. Don't show him the Instagram.
No, don't
Hey,
show him.
low key. Before we leave, I'm gonna put this on everything. Before we leave, I gotta say one thing. You at UFC 298. This is an untold story. There was a man sitting in front of us, and he said, "Oh yeah, my wife. she's not really my wife, but she's just this girl I met. And Rampage said, are you guys married or not? The guy said, nah, I just met her. But I really like her. And she was Asian. And Rampage said, watch this. And Rampage handed the dude, I got to tell this. Rampage handed the dude his phone. And it wasn't really his phone. It was Gabriel Silva's phone. While he put in his Instagram into Gabriel Silva's phone, Rampage got her Instagram on his phone, put his phone back in the pocket and said, man, I love y'all. Y'all a great couple. And then walked right up the stairs.
He wasn't my friend.
Pimping's too easy, you know?
He wasn't my friend.
Yeah.
I don't mess with my friend's girl, but if I don't know you,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying?
Brandon, it's amazing to have you on the podcast.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Just
I appreciate
chopping it
y'all.
up. That's what we do here. And one thing I want to say, we're always welcome to have you. You're always welcome to be here. It's an open house for you anytime. We'd love to have you come through and train. And we just put in the new ring for Rampage as he gets ready for Shannon Briggs.
You don't want to plug your social media or anything?
Oh, yeah. Brandon Royval on everything. I mean, I guess I just have an Instagram and Twitter.
How you spell your last name?
Royval.
All right. Make sure y'all follow him, man. He the truth. He's the realest.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Rob Dog
Hey,
in the
Jackson
building.
Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Brandon Royval, fresh off a hot win. Rampage Jackson, Luke Rockhold got scared when we brought up the Koreatown karaoke bar. I'm Bear Tito. We out.